swing of the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Horned Frogs offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 28 after that last incompletion. Feeling some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Not exactly the situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the play on 3rd. Dogs line up to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Tar Heels offense has its first opportunity of the day. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Quarterback on the keeper. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. On the run, it's Payne. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Dropping back, it's Salter. It's complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And that is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Running back searching for a hole. Shakes off the defender. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Got it in the middle. It's Randolph. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Wide receiver shows motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He makes the connection. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The Tar Heels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
The guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
TCU 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27. Short from the 27. Back to pass, it's Salter. Using the quick game. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances. Third downs. Having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
The give from the gun. Nice, solid. Looking to throw on third. Gets a one. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They're going to keep this drive going. You'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Now on first down for this offense. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Get it out on the screen. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. It's a draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Dances away from the heat. At the 35, he's loose. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's James. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They'll run play action. Escapes trouble. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the triggeration is not so tricky. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and made. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup for 4. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
To the air, it's Salter. Grabs it in the middle. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting close protection.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Horned Frogs are marching down the field.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's
going to let one fly down the middle. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up. To throw, it's Harrell. Tight end getting vertical. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion. He leaves it with his back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease, it's Selden. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He wants to throw here. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Sends it downfield. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Salter. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Showing off the arms. To the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to keep moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Selden. Smashes through.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Big 1st down sack for the defense, brings up 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's James. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Back to throw, it's Harrell. Flushed out of the pocket. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. It's Cook. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throwing catch. Looking to move it through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Coming after it. That pressure got to him and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Keeps looking downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick it away to start the 2nd half.
7, TCU, 3.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They cough it up inside their 3. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, TCU! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Syracuse is going to enjoy the trip back to Central New York after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there inside the Dome, and suddenly it's quite the resume. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Ready to fire from the pistol.
Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Quick strike complete. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go
Those juices going and something can start to build.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Swings it out to the flat. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
On third down, going up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. To the air. It's Salter. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, spender fella, and he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. At the 40, there he goes.
Listen, in these situations, it's so hard to push the ball down the field because the defense is playing pass. We bring in more DBs. We're dropping deeper in our coverage, and we're making you throw the ball underneath or run the football. Nice job by the running back. Listen, he got good yards. He didn't get the first down, but now he's in a situation where third down becomes something where it's not predictable. Now it's a situation where they can go out and have success.
Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
TCU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that
down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
North Carolina.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop follow and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The run from the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Back to throw, it's Salter. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. The aerial assault continues. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. The official says no good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt.